skies in Pennsylvania. We were supposed to have a freezing fog last night, but I don't think we did. I think that's called hoarfrost, but I'm not sure. Anyway, good morning. While I'm out here, I'll give you some dog. Right, Maisie? I'll give him some dog. Yeah. Dog butt. Yeah. As soon as I came out here to do this, Pearl started charging out and barking, as she is wont to do. Morning. Happy Advent. Happy Vlogmas. Today is Friday. It really is Friday today. I didn't realize it wasn't Friday yesterday until I was editing my vlog, and I always pull up the last vlog because it has all the intro and outro, and I read it, it said Wednesday. I'm like, oh shoot, that's right. Today's Thursday. Oh well. I was very glad. I need that day for the post office, but it turns out I didn't. I mailed my packages, yay! I forgot one thing to put in the packages, but I can mail it separate. But I told Dennis I need 3 boxes. He's like, I just recycled all the boxes. I'm like, no. I wasn't very foresightful. And I didn't have any, like, clothing boxes, you know, shirt boxes, sweater boxes. And I was going to just cherry rig some boxes. But I wanted shirt boxes. And I chumped out, and I gave Jason and Allison money. I wrote in Jason's card, I was gonna give you a gift card, but I couldn't decide what gift card to give you, so I gave you the universal gift card. So I had to go to the bank. So I was out anyway, so I thought, let me stop at the dollar store and see if I can find some sweater boxes. And, you know, maybe they'll have mailing boxes for $1. I don't even know. So I couldn't find sweater boxes. And I'm like, that's weird. So I ended up with, and I wasn't sure how to package the Isabel's package. So I ended up buying 2 bags. Oh, I need more coffee. 2 bags, children's Christmassy bags for the girls' presents, and I just wandered around a little bit to see what I could see, and they had mailing bubble plastic with bubbles in it, mailing envelopes, quite large ones. And I thought, I think those are going to work for the sweaters, because everything I was sending my nieces and Christy and Rich were knitted and soft and squishy, and they could go in those envelopes. So I got those. Of course, there by the checkout were the boxes, the original sweater boxes I was looking for, but too late. I've already changed my plan. Which I liked better anyway. And as it turned out, 2 boxies just fit in one of those envelopes, and it worked out great that I sent my nieces, although I am regretting not sort of putting packing tape all around it in case, I mean, I did buy it at the dollar store in case they sort of burst. I mean, I taped the closing place, you know, because I didn't trust their tape. But it didn't occur to me to just kind of wrap around the envelope itself. So I hope they all get there And Chrissy's and Rich's was even smaller because Rich's mitts are much smaller than our boxing. So anyway, I mailed my stuff. Dennis found a box. One box in the basement that was perfect for the present for the girls. I took Jerry's advice and took the oil pastels out of the paint kit. I bought this paint kit. Did I show you the paint kit? For $2.50? $2.50 at Michael's. But it has watercolors and crayons and markers and colored pencils. But it also had oil pastels. I took the oil pastels out. They are not kid appropriate. And that was good advice, Jerry. Thank you. She doesn't watch this. And I realized that, you know, as Isabel goes into her bag, she's going to have, I individually wrapped, you know, I wrapped a couple things together, but so there are 4 or 5 things for her to pull out of that bag. And Sammy has 1. Now, it was patently obvious to us when we were kids, there were 4 of us, who got the most presents. The way we opened presents made it patently obvious because everybody, we opened presents one at a time, and everybody got a present, and then they were opened youngest to oldest. And then everybody else was given, you know, somebody played Santa under the tree and gave everybody a present. So in the last rounds of present opening, if you don't have anything left, you notice it. That's the flaw in that plan. Although, I think they were just really careful and some of the things were very small. But anyway, so it occurred to me that Sammy might notice that I also bought a tiny little fluffy toy from Disney of a character I didn't recognize for $1. And I wrapped that. So she had 2. And then I thought, ugh. So, and Allison had mentioned she likes to color and such. So I just made the palette of the paints and things for both Sammy and Isabel. And wrapped it separately and didn't put it in anybody's bag. So I thought that might help a little bit. Anyway, Dennis found a box and everything's in the mail. And I'm so happy. So happy. And my podcast went up yesterday, as you undoubtedly saw. I am wearing my little skeins of Christmassy yarn from Verena. These are Progress Keepers she sent me that I put on a earring. I was feeling like Christmassy and I wanted to be Christmassy today. I am making cards today. That's my plan. And I'm enjoying watching my card making videos. I like the watercolor ones better than the, you know, cut up this paper ones. But anyway, I'm having fun. Okay, Advent time. So my DeevaaS yarn floss Advents. This is the silk, and it is the color steel. I've stopped trying to take the plastic off. This is the color steel. It's very pretty, very dark gray. Lovely. That will... Pearl's trying to get the box out. Oh, there was a specific toy she wanted. The toy box is back there if you can't tell. And the wool is pigeon. That's a very pretty color. Ooh, I like those. I'm not seeing a place for either one of those necessarily in my temperature project. And my L'Occitane is dry skin foot cream. So I got foot cream. I just sniffed it. I had trouble getting it out, which is why it's all beat up. I stiffed it just to make sure, and it's not scented. So I have foot cream. My foots could really use it, so that's fun. Hi, Pop. Didn't you find what you were looking for in your toy box? Huh? No? Yeah, you're my girl. You're my girl. You are. All right. Crafty Toads, number 11. You ready? Woo! Ooh! I like that. Pearl, no. Please. And it's got the oranges and oh, Macy was in here. I didn't even know that. It's got the oranges and greens that kind of match. Ooh, I'll get my cowl out and you can see. So this is 11. This is Christmas Traditions. I like that purple. And the green and orange will go with the I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I don't think Maisie was on the bed, but it could be Pearl just started to bark so that Maisie would get up so that she could get the bed. And now from Megan. Ooh, this is nice too, and she dyed this. Oh, these two might be my next two stripes of lace work. We shall see. Day 11. There's a second. I have my scissors right here. You're not fooling me. You're not keeping me out of this, Megan. There's a separate little gift for every single day. She's something else. Ooh, the Natural World Manuka Honey Moisturizing Soap. For some reason, experience the blissful regeneration power of 90% plus pure Manuka honey with the sweet natural fragrance of this gentle vegetable-based soap. Allow the aroma of soothing honey, very mild, to comfort your body and transport you to a place of rest and serenity. 90. Thank you, my dear. I am going to, I may not put this in my bin, in my bowl for long, because I might just be taking that upstairs. Thank you, my dear. What a wonderful Advent you put together. I am so spoiled. So spoiled. Thank you. So my cowl is still attached because I did not finish all the knitting I had to do. I am 3 rows short of yesterday's, but I was tired and I went to bed. And I did not sleep well at all. One of my worst nights in a while. So that's kind of too bad. But here's where I am. So I put in yesterday's Megan yarn. And it looks fabulous, I think. So I am, and I put in yesterday's toad yarn to go with Megan's yarn for the stripes. So this is what the stripes are. If I'd had something else to stripe with Megan's yarn, I would have used it, because this Toad's yarn is sparkly and very subtly striped, and it's really lovely. And I would have liked it later, I think, in the cowl when I go back to maybe softer colors. Would have liked it for a lace row. But I didn't have anything else I liked, and I thought, you know what? We'll just see what we get. So now, we're going to have this much striping of those two colors. And then 2 rows of this. What do you think? Is that too much orange in the middle? I'm not sure. Well, I don't decide for lace today because the stripe section takes up 2 days. So I had 3, counting today, I have 3 days of knitting to do, and I did 1.5 yesterday, and I'll do 1.5 today. But that will only take up the stripe section. So I will have 2 new yarns to choose from for my lace tomorrow, because I'll get 2 tomorrow. The other thing is, maybe go pink. I saved the tweed for a lace section because I thought it was such an interesting texture. Well, we shall see. Now, just as a reminder, I'm doing the Heart and Cowl by Helen Stewart. And I'm really loving it. I love that flash in the middle. Now, I'm not Gigi, but I do like an orange. So that was fun. So, anyway, like I said yesterday, I did my vlog, and I made a couple cards that were going in my packages, and wrapped all the packages, went to the bank, went to the dollar store, got everything packed up, went to the post office, and then I edited my podcast and got it up. So I had a busy day yesterday, but very productive. Lots of things off my list. It's a little bit of a relief to have the podcast done because it feels like I should be podcasting more often. So it's a little bit of like, you know, something I've been putting off, or I don't even know. It's not, I don't know. It got checked off my list and it feels good. The presents are in the mail, and the post office lady thought they would get there Monday or Tuesday. We shall see. I hope so. That's a real teaser for the granddaughters. They have their tree up. Today I am making cards. I did not sleep well, so I'm planning on a quiet day of just making cards. I think I'll get my watercolors out and see what I can do. And Aura called last night. Dennis's sister Kim was over there, and I had called her earlier. She had stuff that she wanted to send to the granddaughters, and I was going to put it in my package. So I called her to see if she has it ready, because the package was going out, come hell or high water. And nobody answered the phone. So I called later, after I was done with all my errands, if I could pick it up on the way home. And she said that they'd been out shopping and, you know, she didn't have it ready, so she would send it separately. I said, okay, good. She called back later last night and she was so chipper and cheerful. She sounded so great. She and Kim had decorated, and it looks so beautiful here. So we're going over tomorrow night to visit at her house and see her decorations. I will double check with her whether or not the girls can come. I mean, we left it like, well, bring the dogs, we'll come, you know, but she needs to look around at her decorations and see if that makes sense. She gets a lot of dog when she's here, so it's not like she doesn't see them. But that's for tomorrow night, which I'm glad, because I'm looking forward to a quiet day. I don't think there's anything for me to do today but make cards and relax, walk the dogs. So there you have it. That's what's going on here. I'm feeling good about my productivity yesterday. And as I've said, I bought Christmas cards just in case, so that I could stop making Christmas cards whenever I want. I have my family Christmas cards all made, and I have a bunch of other ones made for like Dennis's gaming friends and stuff. And I'd like to make some nice ones for a couple of my friends. And, you know, maybe I'll make my Christmas card list first so that I can, you know, kind of put them in the order of importance. Is that such a thing? It is. You have people, you know, if you only have one box of cards, who are you going to send them to? That's basically, you know, you have people lower on your Christmas card list who, if they don't get a card, or certainly if they don't get a handmade card, you wouldn't feel too bad. Not that I have a super long list, I don't. I didn't send cards for years, and so, you know, people stopped sending them to me. Very fair. But it's Corona. Things are changing. So I will say goodbye. I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to start working on my cards. And the sun is up. Dennis said there was supposed to be a freezing fog. Did I say fog in the beginning video? Freezing fog, which I thought was what a hoarfrost is, where the frost is just on everything. That would be a freezing fog, I would think. I could be totally wrong about that. But I got ripped off. There was no freezing fog last night after all, but it was supposed to be really cold. But when I went out with the dogs at 11:30, it was clear skies. But I guess fog and clear skies are not mutually exclusive. So anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. I hope you are all well. Please be well and take good care of yourselves and stay safe and stay sane.